Alright guys, it's been probably a couple of weeks now since I've actually been out detecting, and we're back at the old park, and I had a sound down here that was sounding like Canadian clad. It was like a blibbity in the teens and low numbers, and I was thinking, oh, I'm probably going to dig some modern clad, but I had to go deeper. I kept going much deeper. And would you look at this, and this is the first one I've ever dug out of this park, and the first one I've dug in probably over a year. But look at that beauty. Oh, we got a big 5 nickel. Oh man, I definitely don't dig these often enough, and they are so beautiful. And we got a last year, 1936. That was the last year of the I think we dinged it a little bit with the hand digger, or did we? Oh, maybe that's just his crown. Yeah, I think it is actually. I don't think we scratched it at all. That's just a high point. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, well, I mean, Canadian clad sounds similar. I mean, this is 100% nickel. So they're all so tough to find with the Equinox. But when your ears are trained at that sound, you can pick it up pretty well. Aw, sweet. That's awesome for first coin of the night. Very cool. Well, we're dealing with a lot of EMI issues in here, so we're working in 10 kilohertz single frequency. It's just way too noisy and multi. We had something that was sounding potentially like a largie in the low 20s, but nuts, we just got a brass nut. Oh well, sure sounded good. All right guys, we had a nice 17, 18 down the hole at 4 bars, and it was definitely coming out like it wasn't elongated signal or anything like that. And we had to go a little ways, and I know what that is already. And we're not really far from where we got the other one. We got ourselves a crotal bell. Looks like just a little one. Just a little guy. Oh yeah. Is it intact or is it busticated? Oh, I think we got a nice intact one. Oh, what a beauty. Well, that's kind of a different shape, I think, than the one I had. Maybe this is like an acorn. Oh, maybe it's busted there. Yeah, we might have some. Yeah, we might have lost a quarter of it there. Huh, pretty cool though. That is awesome. Look at that. Well, there we have it. She's just missing a little piece out of it, and the dingler's long gone. I used the pinpointer in the hole and couldn't find anything else. Might have broken previous and then it fell off here. Who knows? But pretty cool though. Looks like about the same size as the one I found not too far from here. Pretty cool. Yeah, this seems, I mean, I've been over this area, but I'm going extra low and slow, just seeing what's around, because I know I've missed stuff in other areas, and this area seems to be quite, as the park goes, I mean, it's pretty sparse, so this area seems to be the hot spot. So concentrate on here a bit and then go back to gridding our other area. Well, we had some interesting numbers on this one. They were pretty faint. Soil's pretty dry. And it was down there a good depth. I think there's been a bit of fill put in here over the years. And we got ourselves a KG6. It's one of those beauty ones. And it's a 1938. It's one of the bronze maple leaf pennies. that went to more copper based in 1942. So they ring up in the low 20s, 41 to 37, much like the KG5 small sense. Very cool. Well, we had a really nice 30, 31, 32 signal down here. Seemed too shallow to be silver, and that other people would have missed. But the other thing that comes up in the low 30s are the toy cars, and we got Lightning McQueen. Huh, very cool, little compact version. Huh, maybe it came off of some sort of set for something, I don't know. Pretty neat though. Alright. Onward and upward. Alright guys, excuse the light. It's kind of, I don't know why it's flashy. I just put new batteries in it. But we had a really good sound. I thought it might be one of those falsing deep steel pieces, but we pulled it out and we got some silver. And I went over this with the detector and it rings up about 24, 25, which means this is definitely wreathed. We got a wreathed dime, definitely. So let's, oh, that is so sweet. Let's, that's pretty caked on there. How's the rim looking? It's not super sharp, so it's probably going to be a little bit on the worn side. Alright, yeah, let's try and get some water on it and clean it off. Alright guys, we got ourselves a Vicky, and yeah, just as I predicted, she's pretty worn. There's not a lot of milling on the edge, and it may remain dateless for now. May have to use the magnifying glass when we get home, but she's pretty slick. She's a pretty slick Rick. That's okay. We're doing pretty well for sweet Vickies though. Can't complain. Well, it's quite the challenging spot here. We get these good signals, but they end up being stuff like this. And this was must have been a pretty low-lying area of the park at one time, because they've done a lot of filling in, but this stuff is fill dumped in from years and years ago, maybe even 100 years ago. But the place is just littered with these signals everywhere in the low 20s. And they're big signals, and they're just small pieces of thin steel, and they're down about 8-9 inches. Those pretty crazy. So yeah, got a lot of pretty challenging, but also good potential for missed stuff like that Vicky dime. Well, we had a 28 signal and we had to go down really deep, and wow, talk about getting the lead out. Look at the size of this chunk. Holy, this thing must weigh about a pound almost. Oh man, the bugs are out like crazy now. We had a nice brisk wind earlier that was keeping them down, but now the wind is almost stopped practically. And it's not much fun because it's much warmer tonight. It wasn't supposed to be this warm, but when you're in town, it's usually always warmer. Wow. Oh, that's some good chunk of scrap right there. It's like lead sheet that's kind of folded over. And also garbage down here, a chunk of glass. Alright, yeah, they got all sorts of junk dumped in this area. Alright guys, we're down around the edge of where the ring road was. You can see we're right on the edge where they redid it, narrowed it, and right there is the new turf where they narrowed it, and this is sort of the original edge. And we got I can't recall now. I think it was low or mid 20s or high 20s. But looks like some sort of button or something, but that's definitely looks like silver. It's got some like rust staining on it, but I don't know. That's brass on the back, so it looks like it could be older. But it's got a really nice design, and that's that definitely shines up like silver. I'll have to clean it up more at home and see if we can get any markings off of it. Don't see anything at the moment, but it does shine up quite nicely. Well, we're back in near that hotspot area that we've been over before. And we got a nice 28 signal. I was thinking it might be a modern penny, but I don't know, this kind of looks like a pendant, like a hole in the top, but it kind of looks like silver. Kind of shines up like it. I don't know. Definitely does not shine like aluminum. I think it's made roughly like that. But we'll have to use the magnifier to see if there's any sort of marking on it. Oh, very cool. Keep going around here a little bit more. Oh, we had to go around some crazy roots to retrieve this, and I don't know if we broke it or it was already broken. Does not look like a fresh break, so got that. And another piece here. Another piece of the reed. But what's cool about that is this was a wooden harmonica, and these are wooden pieces. These are the wooden pieces of that harmonica that are pretty much decayed. Not much left of them now, but you can see where the things were in it. And there's another piece right there. Huh. Well, it was down there pretty good depth too. Huh. Well, just on our way out of here, we passed over a signal. I'm pretty sure we tried to dig last fall and we gave up on it, but we went for it, and it was definitely something interesting. I don't know what this is, but I'm kind of guessing maybe it was a bell, but it's like squished beyond recognition. Maybe not a crotal bell, but some type of bell. You can see kind of a hole there and there. I don't know. Unless it's missing half and it's some sort of circular thing. No idea, but it's like it's got tin coating, brass, rang up a 28. Huh, pretty strange.